जग में सबसे न्यारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा। ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ भूलों से हारा फिर से जीते देश हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी। वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे। परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागो सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ। बंधु भाव समता ममता से सबको गले लगाओ, सबको गले लगाओ। चलो विवेकानंद मार्ग पर शुभ संदेश हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा। भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता
नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
वेणुर्मधुरो रेणुर्मधुराः पाणिर्मधुराः पादौ मधुरौ नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं सुप्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
हरणं मधुरं तरणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं स्मरणं मधुरं वमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
कुञ्जा मधुरा माला मधुरा यमुना मधुरा वीथी मधुरा सलिलं मधुरं कमलं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपी मधुरा लीला मधुरा युक्तं मधुरं मुक्तं मधुरं दृष्टं मधुरं शिष्टं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपा मधुरा गावो मधुरा यष्टिर्मधुरा सृष्टिर्मधुरा दलितं मधुरं फलितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्।
सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। संग्राममय जीवन धरा पर विजय रथ में हम चले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। हो समर्पण लखन जैसा, राम जैसा त्याग हो। भीष्म सा हो नियम पालन, शौर्य में अभिमन्यु हो। आपदाओं को कुचल कर वीर बालक हम चले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। बुद्ध जैसे कारुणिक हो, धीर हम महावीर से। ध्रुव जैसे निश्चयी, सत्याग्रही प्रहलाद से। दुर्दम्य सारे संकटों में अग्निपथ पर भी खिले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। हनुमान से सेवाव्रती, जिज्ञासु हो नचिकेत से। कर्मयोगी कृष्ण जैसे, वीर हो हम पार्थ से। बलिदान गोविंद सिंह सहो, स्वार्थ सारा ही चले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। देशभक्ति हो शिवासम, प्रेम हो गौरांग सा। स्वाभिमान प्रताप सा हो, तेज झांसी वाली सा। जलती शहीदों की चिता से, हृदय में अंगार ले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। संग्राममय जीवन धरा पर विजय रथ में हम चले। सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। ध्येय ज्योति नित जले। ध्येय ज्योति नित जले।
योगेशं सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरम् कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा, भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
भारतीय संस्कृति का वैभव जग में सबसे न्यारा। ज्ञान और विज्ञान यहीं से सबने पाया सारा, सबने पाया सारा। कुछ भूलों से हारा, फिर से जीते देश हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागशील सेवा व्रतधारी युवा जगे पुरुषार्थी। वैज्ञानिकता विनय सभ्यता स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी, स्वभाव हो निस्वार्थी। देशभक्ति में तेजस्वी हो फिर समाज यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे। परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा, गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
Jai Shri Krishna to all. From Geeta Parivar, I Darshan Khandelwal with immense exclamation feel privileged to extend my warm welcome to all of you here in this celebration of immense knowledge and learning. Learning Geeta verses and knowing meaning of it on weekends has become a regular aspect of our life, and directly or indirectly, it has even changed our way of living. The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. You have your brain in your head, you have feet in your shoes, and you can steer yourself at any direction you choose. So let us start today's celebration of knowledge with asking prosperity to Lord Krishna, the starting prayer. For starting prayer, I'd like to call upon Pallavi Vinod Kaliji from Usmanabad, Maharashtra. She's a teacher. She has joined Geeta Parivar in February 2021, and now she's serving as a L3 trainer. Over to you.
Yes. वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं. जय श्री कृष्ण.
Yes, we were always taught that light always triumphs over darkness. And let me tell you, the sight is worth watching. So let us witness it. I would like to invite a couple who have been consequently serving in Geeta Parivar, Rajesh Aroraji and Kiran Aroraji. Professionally, they are professor running their own coaching center. They have joined Geeta Parivar in July 2021 and now parallelly serving as a trainer, GC and technical assistant. Over to you.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो मधुकरैः करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृतां कलहंसकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः वरदां शारदां नुमः.
It was really worth watching, Rajesh Bhaiya. Now, I'd like to invite our Geeta Vriti and Pravina, Kavita Didi Verma, to carry on today's celebration of knowledge. She is a disciple of Param Pujya Swamiji, the founder of Geeta Parivar. Kavita ji is also one of the program coordinator in our online Geeta Santa classes and also head of GC management team. She is making people wonder with the immense knowledge in a very subtle age. So let us witness this eighth wonder. For that, let's welcome Kavita ji to start today's Artha Vichan session. Over to you, Kavita ji.
Jai Shri Krishna. Welcome everyone in the interpretation session of 12th chapter Bhakti Yoga in second part. So in first part we have seen the background of the Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. So Lord Shri Krishna and Arjuna both are in the battlefield of Kurukshetra. They are going for the Mahabharata. They are going for the biggest war of this world for Mahabharata. But now Arjuna has this moh that he has attachment with his own people. That how can I fight against my own people? I don't want this kingdom. I don't want to be happiness, but I cannot fight against my own people. Dronacharya, Bhishma Pitama. They are very dear to me. They are respected to me. So how can I fight against them? Nakangshe vijayam Krishna nacharajyam hanicha kim yuraje govinda kim ho gayi jeevitena va. So he says, I like to for these people only I want everything, the happiness, the kingdom and all. But if these people will be killed, then what will I do with my money and all? So he has attachment. Now in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Shri Krishna is trying to convince Arjuna for the yudh, for the battle. So he starts the Upadesh from second chapter. So in first chapter there is only opinions of Arjuna, why I don't want to do this year, why I don't want to go for God. So everything he tells, all the opinions, why I should not do this year and all. Then from the second chapter, Lord starts saying that Shudram Hriday Daurvalyam Yatotishta Paramatva. Just announce all these things, whatever you have in your mind right now, you are having so much attachment, etc. So just announce everything, remove from your mind, and then just go for the yuddha, because this is your swadharma, this is your dharma, because you are the Kshatriya, and for the Kshatriya, yuddhe chapa palayana. So for the Kshatriya, this is his swadharma, to do yuddha. Jai Shri Krishna. Welcome everyone in the interpretation session of 12th chapter Bhakti Yoga in second part. So in first part, we have seen the background of this Bhagavad Gita of yoga, but it doesn't mean that the Gyan yogis don't know the yoga and all. But it is just like if we ask, like there is 5th class student and we have PhD student, and someone is asking who are better knower of subtraction or addition, then the answer will be like 5th standard students are the better knower of addition, subtraction, because we will not say that PhD students are better knower of that. So this is like that, something like that situation. So because Gyan yogis are beyond, they are beyond to this world, they are beyond to everything. So now they have reached to the highest goal. But Bhakti yogis are yet practicing. They are yet practicing. So here we will also have Jnanottar Bhakti. So in the next shlokas from 30th shloka, Lord will tell about the Jnanottar Bhakti. After having Jnana, there is Bhakti. So that will also be explained in these shlokas. So here Lord is telling about the different ways how you can reach to the Lord through Bhakti Yoga. So ye tu sarvani karmani mai sanyasya matparaha, then tesham aham samudharputha. So the people who just do all the karma for the sake of me, I just make them cross this ocean of death and birth. He has guaranteed here. Then mayye vamana dhatsva mai buddhin niveshaya nivasishyasi mayyeva ata urdhvanna samshayaha. Then he says, you just give your mind and your intellect, your buddhi to me. Both the things you give to me. Why? Because why he is asking for man and buddhi both? Because sometimes our mind has devotion. This mind says, okay, Lord is the supreme tattva and I should believe on Lord only. So mind, maybe sometimes we are able to convince our mind. But buddhi is more logical. So what happens? Buddhi gives different logics. Why I should believe in God? Why I should follow the Shastras? Who told that we should read Geeta? Who is saying that follow Geeta in life? So every time, why, what, these questions will come from your buddhi. Then you have to convince your buddhi also. It is very difficult. So Lord is saying you give your buddhi also in me, and you give your mind and buddhi to me only. So he is giving different options. How can you reach to me? So now in 9th shloka, he is saying, Atha chittam samadhatun na shaknoshi mai sthiram abhyasa yogi na tato mamichhaptun dhananjaya. He is saying, Atha chittam samadhatun. You are unable to concentrate your chitta at one point in me. Then in the previous shloka we have seen what Lord has asked. He has asked to give your chitta, just concentrate your chitta in me only. Now if you are unable to do that, I am giving you other option. So Lord is also always open for different options. He never gets irritated. Like, why are you asking all the different asks, different these ways, these paths? So he is giving different ways here. So Arjuna is like, so Arjuna is not a easy. He is the Yodha. So convincing Arjuna is little more tough for Lord also. So he is giving different option to Arjuna. Okay, you use this. Acha, if you are not unable, you are unable to follow this path, then I am giving you different path. Okay, if you are unable to follow this also, then I am giving you different path. So like that, he is giving different path to options to Arjuna. Now in 9th chapter, he says, Abhyasa yogena tato mamichhaptun dhananjaya. You follow the Abhyasa yoga. Now what is Abhyasa yoga? So when we do Abhyasa, like practicing for something, so we do something like practice is very important in our general life also, in our practical life also. If you think, practice is very important, because sometimes we think we will do everything at one moment and we go for that, but we are unable to do that. Similarly, like some people, like we can understand this, some people ask in Geeta classes only, how can we buy hard shlokas very easily? I try so hard, but I am unable to do that. Why it happens? Because they don't follow Abhyas Yoga. Abhyas Yoga means sthirata, like repeatedly they are doing practice. They are repeating their practice again and again. The same shlokas they will chant again and again, not only once. So this is the abhyas, doing same thing again and again. I will concentrate my mind in God for 10 minutes. Tomorrow for 15 minutes. Day after tomorrow for 20 minutes. After 1 week, maybe for 30 minutes. After 6 months, I'll be able to concentrate my mind for to the Lord for 1 hour. So similarly, so in this sequence, step by step, we have to go. So this will come only by practice. If you think I will not do meditation daily, but once in a week. So we have daily. I am supposed to do meditation for 1 hour, but I am unable to do that. So on Sunday only, I will do for 7 hour meditation at one day, at one time only. So it is not possible. You can just think about it, but you can never apply this. So abhyas is very important. Daily we have to do 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and then we can slowly increase our sadhana. So he is saying abhyasa yogi na tato mamichhaptun dhananjaya, and you get me with the abhyas yoga. People ask why I am unable to learn Bhagavad Gita, by heart Bhagavad Gita, because they are not following this. They also think, okay, classes are going on daily. My trainer is teaching me 3 shlokas, 2 shlokas, but I will in the weekend I have a lot of time, so I will just learn how to read the shlokas, and in weekend I will by heart shlokas, and they are unable to do that, because in weekend, if you will give all the time together, 2 hours, 3 hours for learning Gita, for by hearting the shlokas, you cannot do that. So you have to do daily chanting. Even my personal experience, when I was trying to become Gita Vrati, I was 17-year-old, I think something 16, 17-year-old, and I had some other friends also. We all were together learning Bhagavad Gita in Geeta Parivar, like you all are learning right now. So we started giving exams. So after completing 7 chapters, our abhyas was broken. We were not doing practice much, and nobody was able to give further exams. We have passed for 6 chapters, 5 chapters, then everyone was stopped there. So what happens then? Ashu Bhaiya, the program director of Geeta Parivar, and Swami Ji, they all inspired us. They said, what is important? To do practice. So just include this Bhagavad Gita Adhyaya, one chapter, whatever chapter you are learning right now, include in your daily ritual, daily puja. In morning we do some puja, some ritual, and just include that one chapter there. So you will not miss. And with this practice, only for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you will be able to learn how complete Bhagavad Gita. And you don't believe I started doing this and I just started chanting Bhagavad Gita in my puja, and I'm still doing this. So for 7-8 years, I'm daily doing one chapter in my puja. Daily I'm doing. So it helped. After some months only, 7-8 months only, I completed whole Bhagavad Gita and gave the Geeta Vrati exam, and I received the certificate of Geeta Vrati, also the medal of Geeta Vrati. It was a very good time for me. But it happened only because of abhyasa. When I started practicing Bhagavad Gita daily, when I started including one chapter Bhagavad Gita in my ritual, and then I slowly increased time. First I was reading Gita for 10 minutes, then I extended it for 20 minutes, then 30 minutes. So in this way I was able to by heart all the shlokas, 700 shlokas of Bhagavad Gita. Similarly, you can also do. There are some students in level 4, in level 3. They have completed all the shlokas of Bhagavad Gita in 33 months only, because they are doing with so much abhyas yoga. They are so much putting concentration, man, buddhi, and abhyas. So all the ways Lord is telling here, they are putting all efforts there. So they are able to by heart the shlokas in 3 months also. And not only the small kids, but also the 70-year-old ladies, 80 years old man, everyone is doing. So we can also do that. So it is very important. We just need to have faith. We just need to have devotion. So Bhakti Yoga will give us devotion, like Bhakti Yoga will give us faith, the Shraddha, and once we have Shraddha, we can do it very easily, because Lord has also said in 4th chapter, without Shraddha you cannot get Jnanam. So learning Bhagavad Gita by hearting the shlokas is also a Jnanam. So we need Shraddha. Shraddha van labhate Jnanam. So for the Jnanam, you should have Shraddha. Also, Adi Shankaracharya ji has said very nicely in Guru Ashtakam, he said, you have so much knowledge, but without the Shraddha, it will not work. So he has even told, Shadangadi Vedo Mukhe Shastra Vidya Kavitvadi Kadyam Supadyam Karoti Manaschaina Lagnam Gururan Vipadmi Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Tatah Kim Tatah Kim. So he's saying, if you have a lot of knowledge also, then also if you don't have, like you have knowledge of all the Shastras, all the Puranas, they are all the Puranas, Shastras, Bhagavad Gita is on your lips only. You can recite all the shlokas anytime, but still if you don't have devotion, if you don't have faith in the lotus feet of your Guru, so Manaschena Lagnam Gurorangri Padme Tatah Kim. Then what then? So there is nothing, because without Shraddha, if you will reach to the Jnanam total, you will get the Jnanam also, then also it will not work. So the Bhakti Yoga, the paths the Lord has told in the Bhakti Yoga, it is very important to follow in our life. Then only our knowledge, our Jnanam will work for us. So atha chittam samadhatum na shaknoshi maisthiram abhyasa yogina tato mamichhaptum dhananjaya. So you do abhyasa and you get your goal. And this is not only for spiritual life, but in physical life also. If you want to get some achievement, then you have to do this abhyasa yoga. You have to follow this abhyasa. But there is category, or the Arjuna, again he has think, if I am unable to follow this abhyas yoga also, I'm not able to do this, read this Bhagavad Gita daily, so I'm not able to do this abhyasa daily, then what? Is there any other option available? So he's like, many times we have observed this thing when some lady is going to the shop for purchasing, for buying clothes or buying sari, etc. What this lady does? So these ladies especially do this. Like, I want some other design. I want some other design. The shopkeeper is irritated. How many designs should I show? So he's keep showing the designs, and ladies, just let me know, let me see different designs and all. So they will never get satisfied. But and sometimes shopkeepers get irritated. But here Arjuna is also trying, like, again and again, I am not able to do this, I'm not able to do this, tell me some other way to reach to you. So but here the speciality is Bhagwan Lord Shri Krishna is not a common person, so he is not getting irritated. He is saying, okay, if you are not doing, I will give you different ways. So he is keep telling different ways how to reach to me. अभ्यासेऽप्य समर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि. So he's saying, if you are unable to follow this abhyas yoga, adhyasepi asamarthosi, you are not able to follow this abhyas yoga, then mat karma paramo bhava. You do all your karma for the sake of me. Madarthamapi karmani. You do your karma for me. How? So, like, we have mother in our house. So what mother does? Mother likes some other food, but she always asks one thing: what would you like to have in dinner or for lunch? Give me suggestions. So daily our mother asks this question in our house. And maybe sometimes kids or some other family members get irritated. Why are you asking the same question again and again? You ask this question daily. Why are you asking? But still mother asks for the family. Why? Because she is cooking food for family, not for her own. So she wants that everyone should like the food. So I will ask daily, what would you have? What would you like to have in dinner, lunch, and breakfast? So similarly, why? Because she is doing this cooking, the work cooking for family. She is not doing for her own. So similarly, whenever we are doing some work, whatever work I am doing, any karma, studying, maybe office work, maybe in Geeta Parivar, some of you are volunteers. So we are host here, Zoom host, or some people are sharing slide videos. So they all are volunteers. So whatever karma we are doing, we have to do this karma for the sake of Lord. The perfect example I already have started giving. I already have given. So here in Geeta Parivar also we have several volunteers throughout the world. Not even from the India, but throughout the world we have different volunteers, and they are working for 24 hours, and they don't want anything in return. We don't pay anything to them. We don't give anything to do anything to them. Even we don't give them name, or we don't praise them. But still they are doing Niswart Seva without having any selfish motive. They are putting so much hard work in Learn Geeta program. They are like available in day, in night, every time for Geeta, for Bhagavad Gita. So this is, they are doing the karma for the sake of Lord. They don't want anything for their own self. So this is what we have to learn. Madarthamapi karmani. You do all your karma for me, and then you will reach to me. Madarthamapi karmani kurvan siddhimavapsyasi. But Lord will not stop here. He is saying, but still, if you are not able to follow this way also, then I am giving you another thing also. अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्म फलत्यागं ततः कुरु यतात्मवान्. Is saying अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः. If you are not able to do this karma for me, then sarva karma phalatyagan tatah kuruyatatmavan. Then you just do this karma, sarva karma phalatyagan. Now he is giving the final option to Arjuna, because after this there are some ways, but here he will stop in this chapter. So he's saying athaita dappe shaktosi. If you are not able to do this also, then sarva karma phalatyaga. You have to follow this another option. Sarva karma phalatyagam. What is sarva karma phalatyagam? So all the karma. Now how to define all the karma? There are so many karma from morning to evening. There are different karmas. So what karmas he wants to say? So in the Vedas we have 6 types of karma. So all those 6 types of karma here he is saying. So what are these? First we have nitya karma, naimittik karma, upasana karma, nishiddha karma, kamya karma. So we have different types of karma. Now what happens? First we want like nitya karma, daily rituals, whatever we have to do as our duty. It is our duty, so I am doing my karma. So this is nitya karma. Naimittik karma, because of some reason, like there is lunar eclipse or solar eclipse, so I have to perform particular karma like taking bath, because after this lunar eclipse or something, you must have take bath. This is the rule written in the scriptures. So now this is also the karma. So when we have to perform karma, we should not have any personal motive behind the karma. Like if we have personal motive, then it will become your kamya karma. Kamya karma means when we do karma for some desire. So like if ladies, in our ladies, the same mother is cooking, is making food for everyone. Now this is a responsibility also, because this is the responsibility of the lady in the house to make food for everyone. So this is her duty also. But in the duty, if she expects like I will make some delicious food today, so in order to get some gift from my husband, from my other family members, now she has some personal motive behind doing this karma action. So this karma will become her kamya karma. So it will no more remain a duty or nitya karma, but it will become kamya karma. So kamya karma is not that good. It is okay, you have some wishes and you want to fulfill that wishes, so you are performing some particular karma. But Lord says, if you want to reach me, then you have to renounce this kind of karma. Then you are not supposed to do karma for your own self, for your personal motives. Then you have to do karma for me only. So sarva karma phalatyagan. So just renounce the karma phala, the fruits or the consequences of all the karma, and do your karma. Now in second chapter 47 shloka, also Lord has told the same thing. Karmanye vadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phalaheturbhur ma te sangostva karmani. So it's saying karmanye vadhikaraste, you have right to do karma only. You are not supposed to think about the fruit of the karma or the consequence of the karma. So like he's telling to Arjuna. Why telling to Arjuna? Because Arjuna has said, I don't want to do war. War is the karma of Kshatriya. This is the swadharma of Arjuna, because Arjuna is the Kshatriya. So yuddhe chape palayanam. So yuddha, doing war, is the swadharma or duty of the Kshatriya, and Arjuna is the Kshatriya. So here he is supposed to do dharma. He is supposed to follow his dharma. He has to do this yuddha. But Arjuna is saying, I don't want to do this yuddha because I cannot kill my own people. So Lord is telling him that sarva karma phalatyagam. You do the karma, you do this war, and don't think about the fruit. What will happen? Who will be killed? And if you will be killed, then okay. Then also you don't think about all this. Just do karma, because this is the karma you are having right now as your duty. So you have to do the karma without thinking of about anything. Now again the question comes, if we are not able to think about the fruit of karma or purpose of karma or the result of karma, then why should I perform this karma? I am not that free. I can do whatever I want. If I don't, I'm not getting anything out of it, then why I should perform the karma? The question comes in the mind, everyone's mind. It comes like, why I should do karma? So our Lord says, like, we have different karmas. If you will think about the fruit, maybe you will be unable to calculate the fruit. What I'm right now, whatever action you are doing, it is not, sir, like it is not fixed that you will get the same result. So efforts you have put for 50%, maybe you will get 60%, or sometimes you will get 40%. It depends on your previous karma also. So in our previous lives, we have done so many karmas. So all the calculation, after doing all the calculation, Lord gives our result. So according to all the things, the result will be there. So you cannot calculate everything, but I can calculate. So you cannot think about the result. Maybe you are putting so much effort in these exams, but you will not get the first division in the class, and some other person, student, who is not putting so much effort as you are doing, but he will become first, he will get first division. So maybe he has done these efforts previously in previous life, and you haven't done yet. So this is all about our previous life's karma also. So and then we do karma. This is the first logic. And the second thing, when we do karma without thinking of fruit, without thinking of any personal motives, and we are just performing karma for the Lord, then our mind will get purified. We will become more purified, pure, our pure souls. And then when we have purification of mind, we will get the eligibility to get the knowledge, to get the jnanam, and with this jnanam we can get the supreme Lord, we can get the Bhagwan Shri Krishna. So he is telling, sarva karma phalatyagam tatah kuruyatatmaman. So renounce all the karma phalam. Also renounce the I-ness feeling that you are doing. Madhyogam one word I missed. So Madhyogam means you are not. So sometimes mother is cooking food, but when mother is cooking food, what she thinks, I am cooking this food for my family, not for me. But still, what she has I-ness. I am cooking this food. The Lord is saying, the karma you are doing for me, then you also renounce the feeling of I-ness. You are not doing this karma, but Lord is doing this karma, or someone else is doing this karma. You are not doing this karma. What happens many times, you must have observed this thing. If something is happening good, like food is very good, delicious, and everyone is appreciating, mother says, I have made this food, I prepared all this food. But suppose it is not good, then, oh, I don't know, I have put all the efforts, but why God has made like this? So now we say God has made like this. So a company, we are establishing a company, and we are very successful. We say, I have established this company, I am the owner, I am the karta, I am the doer. But maybe it is unsuccessful, then we say, I have put all the effort, but I don't know why God has made this, why he has done. So when we are getting success, we are giving credit to us. But if we are getting failure, or we are unsuccessful, then we are blaming to God. So he is saying, just renounce this I-ness feeling, and everything is done by God. If it is good, then also credit goes to God, and if it is bad, then also credit goes to God. Then you can become neutral. You don't have any attachment. So do your yuddha, O Arjuna. You go for war. If you will be killed, then also it is by the God, and if others will be killed, that is also by the God. You are not going to kill everyone, or you are completely detached with the situation. Nothing will be done by you. You are just a nimitta. Nimityamatram bhava savyasachan. So I am doing everything, you just become the nimitta. So like we have boss in the office and some different employees are there. Now he has started, or the manager, project manager, he has started working on some project. If and so like this manager will not directly do everything, each and everything. But if this project will be successful, then also what we say, this manager is very good. He has made this project successful. So we don't give credit to employees because employees are just the nimitta. Manager is giving instructions and employees are following those instructions and they are doing karma. They are doing some action, doing his work, doing their work for 8 hours, for 10 hours. So, but also if same at the same time it is unsuccessful, then also the workers, the employees will get full salary. Nobody will ask them why it is failure, why it happened like this. So everyone will say to manager only. So this is something like that. Sarva karma phalatyagan. You just renounce all the fruit of every karma and do karma for me only, and just renounce the I-ness feeling also. So sarva karma phalatyagan tatah kuru yatatmavan. Then the next he says why the sarva karma phalatyagan is so important, why it is special. So shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat jnanat dhyanam vishishyati dhyanat karma phalatyagas tyagat shantiranantaram. He told about different ways. So now he is giving a comparison. What is better than what, and what is the best option for you. So shreyo hi jnanam abhyasaj. So in comparison of practicing everything, knowledge is better sadhan. Knowledge is better because when you have knowledge, then only your desire comes. So when you have knowledge about like someone is telling what job you will prefer, you will prefer the engineer's job or doctor's job. So first you need knowledge. Then out of this knowledge you will get desire to become doctor or to become engineer. Then you will do your work. But if you don't have, suppose you don't have knowledge about the doctor and engineer, and someone is asking about the options, then what would you say? You don't have any knowledge. So without knowledge, if you are practicing something, maybe sometimes you are studying biology, sometimes you are studying maths, you will mix everything and you will become nothing. But if we have knowledge about the scriptures, about the shastras, what I should do to reach to the God, then if we will do practice, it will help, it will be more useful for us. So jnanam is important than the bhakti, and this jnanam doesn't mean the jnana of supreme tattva. This jnana refers the jnana of scriptures and all. So jnanam is better than the practicing yoga. Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasad jnanat dhyanam vishishyate. But dhyanam is also better than the jnanam, because there are so many people. There are so much shastri, acharya, and they know everything, the shastras, and if you ask anything, they will tell you like this, mukhe shastri vidya. So they have every shastras on their lips only, but still they are not able to meditate in me. So their mind is not concentrated. Still they are so distracted. So what is requirement? So dhyanam is the requirement. So if we have dhyanam, the concentration on one point, so that is better than the jnanam, because only knowledge of book will not work. We have to apply that knowledge in our daily life. That's why Swamiji says, Geeta padhe, padhaye, jivan milaye. In the logos of Geeta Parivar, you must have read this thing, Geeta padhe, padhaye, jivan. Read Geeta, teach Geeta, and then bring Geeta in your life. Live Geeta. So it is very important. So dhyanam is better than the jnanam. श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासात् ज्ञानात् ध्यानं विशिष्यते ध्यानात् कर्मफलत्यागः but the best option for you is karmaphalatyaga because once you denounce the karma phala you don't have any anxiety, you don't have any tension. Whatever is happening, it is happening by the god, for the god, so I am not attached with this, so you are tension free. So renunciation will give you immediate shanti, peace of the mind. So why this shanti is very important, why this tyaga is very important, because it gives you immediate peace. So shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat jnanat dhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma phalatyagas tyagat shantiranantaram. So you will get the peace. Now from the 13th shloka, Lord will give the exam paper. It's like an exam paper only because people do so much sadhana, they are doing daily 1 hour mala, dhyanam, and they have so much jnanam, everything they have, but still their mind has not yet purified. They have so many vikaras in the mind. They are doing mala and thinking about something else. Thinking about this lady, okay, she was wearing this sari last time also and yesterday also. So ladies are doing this thing and they are doing mala also. So this will not work. This is not a real sadhana. So he is giving exam paper. People think that I am the sadhak, I am the real seeker. So he's telling you check yourself whether you are real sadhaka or not. So he will be telling about the 39 different lakshanas, characteristics of real bhakta. If you have this, then you are bhakta. If you don't have this, you are not the true bhakta yet. You have to become that. And also just think about it is not compulsory that everything will be there in your character, because no one is perfect in this world. But we have to we have to get the measurement. We have to evaluate how much we have, how many times I get hatred feeling for someone, how many times I can control my anger. So everything we have to evaluate, and then we can increase it slowly by practicing abhyasa yogin tato. So first he starts with the adveshta sarvabhutanam. He is telling you just evaluate yourself whether you are the right bhakta or not. If you want to become bhakta, then also follow these things in your life so you can become the real devotee of God. So what are these 39 characteristics here? Adveshta sarvabhutanam maitrah karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankaras samadukha sukha shami. He is saying adveshta sarvabhutanam, person who has no hatred feeling for anyone. Now this sarvabhutanam will go with every adjective. Adveshta for sarvabhutanam, maitraha sarvabhutanam, karunaha sarvabhutanam. So adveshta sarvabhutanam maitrah karuna. Maitra, we should be friendly to everyone. Karuna, we should be compassionate to everyone. Now all these things, the compassion, friendly, we don't have hatred feeling for our friends, for our colleagues, for our family members. But what about others? The workers are working under us, or some servants are there in our house, driver, or someone is there who is not our colleague, who is not our friend, who is not belonging to us. Then also we should have these 3 things for that person. So he's saying sarvabhutanam, not for your own friends. So when we talk with our friends, we are very good persons. We are talking very nicely. But when we talk with our servant and all, sometimes we become very rude. So this thing should be for everyone, sarvabhutanam, even for the pets also, even for the animals also. Adveshta sarvabhutanam maitrah karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankaras then you should not have mindness feeling. Nirmamo, this is my, this is my, this is my, I should get this, I am deserving this thing. So we should not have this feeling. In our family also, sometimes we fight. This is my room. Why you came here in the room? So this is my mobile. How can you touch my mobile? This is my Instagram account. How can you use this? So this is your responsibility. Then the same time for work we do, for things we do, it is mine. And if there is some work, okay, so this is your work. You should do. Cooking is your work. The husband says to his wife, cooking is your work. Why haven't you started yet? So this I-ness and mine-ness feeling shouldn't be there. I am nothing is mine. Like everyone can share everything. Why we are restricting other people to enter in my room or touching my phone? So this is not mine. But every time we have this mindness feeling. This is my. I should get this. So we should forget all this mindness and I-ness feeling. Ahankara. I have done this. I have this much knowledge. I have car. I am so rich. Then this ahankara, pride over all these things. So this I-ness and mindness, we should renounce. Maitra karuna evacha nirmamo nirahankara samadukha sukha shami. Then the other quality is telling he is equanimous to the sukh and dukh. If it is very enjoyable moments, like a Holi is there and everyone is playing with the colors, it is very good, everything is happening, we are enjoying. So sometimes people will become mad. Okay, this is Holi, I will do anything, whatever comes in my mind, I will do. So maybe out of this happiness, they become overexcited and they do the things they are not supposed to do. So that happiness also, we should able to control this happiness also. If we are becoming more excited, then we should control our enthusiasm. So that is also important. So sama dukkha, for happiness also I'm neutral. Not neutral means I'm enjoying the objects, but I'm not so much attached with the objects. Then if it is dukkha, time of sorrow, something happened very bad with us. People think nothing is in this world. If this world is for no use, I'm going to commit suicide. So these things shouldn't be with us. So nor I'm becoming so happy, neither I'm becoming so sad. I am equanimous to both. Samadukha sukha. Then shami. I should forgive everyone. So whatever things are happening around us, the people are there, my colleagues, my friends, sometimes by mistake they do something wrong. Why I should not? I should blame them. I should just say, okay, it happened with the people. It is okay. So like this thing should be there. So samadukha sukha shami. So like there was a teacher once, he asked the students, you can ask any question to me. This is a funny scenario happened. So this child asks, there is one thing every time happens in my house. When the same glass is broken by me, my mother scolds me a lot. But the same glass broken by the mother, then nobody scolds her. Even mother will not scold. She will not do anything. She will just remove everything. So why it happens? So because this mother is forgiving herself. She is saying, okay, by mistake I have done this. But if child is doing, then mother scolds that child. So this is like mother, and this happens in the house. It is okay when mother is angry on her child. But this happens in the office also, in the studies also, in our family. Many times it happens. When we do some mistakes, we just hide that mistake. We forgive. But if someone else is doing the same mistake, we make it more bigger. You have done this. Why you have done this? So like that. So we should have this shami, forgiving nature. I forgive everyone, like that. then santushtas satatam yogi yatatma drida nishchayaha mayyarapita mano buddhir yo madbhaktas sami priyaha santushta. I should be satisfied with everything. Whatever is happening, it is by the Lord's grace. I am satisfied in all the situations. So like we have Ekadashi fasting. So on Ekadashi, if we are not getting proper falahar, so on Ekadashi we are supposed to take only hot warm water. But still, if we are taking some falahar, so it has less, like a little less salt or something, then we become very angry. So we are not satisfied in all the situations. But it is okay if we don't get food also, that is also okay. This is the fasting. So we cannot attach with the food, taste of the food, but still some people do that. So this is not the situation of satisfaction. We should be satisfied with everything, whatever is happening with us. Adveshta sarvabhutanam maitrah karuna evacha nirmamo, and then santushta satatam yogi. And this satatam yogi, the person should be yogi for satatam, continuous. Satatam yogi yatatma, he should be having control over the sense organs. Satatam yogi yatatma drida nishchayaha, and then drida nishchaya, we should have firm conviction that yes, there is one God, and besides the Lord there is nothing. So I am doing all my karma for the sake of God. I have no attachment. I will not think about the fruit. So he should have this drida nishchaya. Yatatma drida nishchayaha mayyarapita mano buddhir, and then same man and buddhi, mind and buddhi, intellect, both he is giving to me, he is dedicating to me. This type of big bhakta, yo madbhaktas same priya, this bhakta is dear to me. Many times people ask, yo madbhaktas same priya, why this sentence is repeating in every verse? Because he is telling about the characteristics of jnani bhakta. So he is saying this kind of bhakta dear to me, this kind of bhakta dear to me. What kind? So we are discussing here. Yasman no dvijate loko lokan no dvijate chayaha harsha marsha bhayo dvegair mukto yassa cha me priyaha. From whom this loka, all the people around him don't get agitated, and this person is also not getting agitated from anyone. So sometimes something happens, like my child or my colleague, my friend is doing something wrong which I don't like. I become sad, I become irritated. So this thing shouldn't be happen with us. I should have the nature of tolerance. I should tolerate the situations. I should be able to bear, to tolerate the people around me. And also there is very healthy discussion going on in the group, but some person will come, he will enter that time, and maybe he will say something which will make other people sad, or they will start feeling bad. So this jnani bhakta should be like that. They should not make any other person agitated. So yasman no dvijate loko lokan no dvijate shayaha harsha marsha bhayo dvegair mukto yassa cha me priya. And he should be free from joy, harsha, amarsh, anger, amarsh, bhayodvegar, fear and all. So he should be free from all these vikaras, all these manasik vikaras. We have so many vikaras, anger, lust in our mind. So this person should be free from that also. Anapeksha shuchir daksha udasino gatavyathaha sarvarambha parityagi yo madbhaktas same priyaha. Anapeksha, he is not expecting anything from anyone. Like now what happens nowadays, we all want, like there is someone is organizing something, some event. Now in the organization only, Geeta Parivar, we are organizing some event. We have sent message to the group, like everyone should join on time. Now also we are expecting that someone should invite me personally. So now these expectations shouldn't be there. and then the other person is not inviting me personally, I become sad. I become like, I will not go. I am not going to attend this event. So this thing shouldn't be there. I should be unexpected. Whatever is happening, it is okay for me. So anapeksha shuchir daksha, shuchi, pure, daksha. I should be expert. I should do everything with the perfection. Whatever karma I am performing, it should be perfect. I am reading Geeta. I am by hearting Geeta. That means you must you have seen in the L1 ceremony our students, our participants, how much fluency they have while they are reciting shlokas. They don't have any glitch because they are following this daksha. They are feeling that it should be perfect. If someone is telling there are participants, they are learning Gita with the shlokanka. So Swamiji will ask like 12th chapter 5th shloka. They will start reciting Klesho Dhikataraste Sham Avyakta Sakta Chetasam. Then also they can recite reverse. First they will recite 5th shloka, then 4th Sanniyam Yendriyakramam, 3rd Yetvaksharamanirdeshyam, 2nd Maya Veshimanu Yemam, 1st Evam Satatayuktaye. Like that they can recite whole Gita from 78th shloka of 18th chapter to the first shloka of first chapter. They are able to do that because they are following this thing, daksha. They are doing things with the perfection because they are following abhyasa yogena tato. Daily they are reciting shlokas. Daily they are trying to by heart the shlokas. So anapeksha shuchir daksha udasino gatavyatha. Then udasin, they are neutral or indifferent to the situations. Being neutral doesn't mean I will not do karma. I will do karma. But what kind of neutral? I will not expect any result out of the karma. I will become neutral for my results. Sarva karma phalatyagan. That is, I will become neutral. But for performing karma, I will do karma. So he's saying, Arjuna, you also, if you want to become Jnani Bhakta, then you do war without having any attachment with the fruit. You become neutral for the fruit. What will happen? No matter, but you do karma. So gatavyatha. Then gatavyatha also, this Jnani Bhakta becomes free from the dukkha, from the sorrows, whatever sorrows. So he will not feel any sorrow because he is equanimous to all the situations. So how he will become sorrowful? Then 18 shloka we have samashatraucha mitre cha tatha manapamanayoho shitoshna sukha dukkheshu samasanga vivarjitah. Previously 17th is also there. Yona hrishyati na dveshti na shochati na kankshati shubha shubha parityagi bhaktimanya same priya. Yona hrishyati, in the situations he is not becoming so much happy, and no na shodna dveshti, he is not hating anything. Na dveshti na shochati, he is not grieving also. For some situations people become depressed, they become very very much frustrated. So this Jnani Bhakta never becomes like that, the frustration. He will not have this frustration and all. Na shochati na kankshati, and he also have no desires. So because of desires we are having this grief, we are having this sorrow, pains, because we have desire to get iPhone, but we are not getting iPhone. So we have dissatisfaction in our mind, we have pain in our mind, we are not able to sleep properly because I don't have iPhone. So when I don't have a desire of iPhone, all these things will automatically be removed. So desire is the cause of all the pain. So they don't have desire also, na kankshati. And then shubha shubha parityagi bhakti manya samipya. Shubha shubha parityagi, whatever shubh or ashubh, both the things, whatever karma phala will be there, they renounce all the karma phala. Like I don't want anything to be happen to be good with me or bad. I am okay with shubh and ashubh both. Because some karma we will do and will get good result. Sometimes we will get bad result. But I am easy with all the situations. I am same. I am equanimous. Then bhaktimanya same priya. This kind of bhakta is here to me. Then tulya ninda stutir mauni santushto yena kenachit अनिकेत स्थिरमतिर् भक्तिमान में प्रियो नरः तुल्य निंदा स्तुतिर्मौनी. People are respecting me, they are giving me so many gifts. I am going to their home, then they are receiving me, they are serving me very highly, like professionally they are doing everything, formally they are doing everything, but sometimes people dishonor me. So there can be some situations like that. Then also I am equal in all the situations. Even though they are respecting me, they are dishonoring me, I don't mind all these things. So these are the Jnani Bhakta's characteristics. Tulya nindastutir mauni santushto yena kenachit, and they are again santushta yena kinchit. Whatever situations are there, they are okay. So okay, they are santushta, satisfied always. Then अनिकेत स्थिरमतिर् भक्तिमान में प्रियो नरः. Lord is using one word aniketa, without home. Without home means the bhakti, the jnana yogis or bhakti yogis, they will not live in the home. Doesn't mean they don't have attachment with the home. What happens? We are older now. We are 70, 80 years old, sometimes 90 years old. Now we 2-3 more years we have, but still we have so much attachment with our house. If someone is asking, can you give me one room to live in your house? We don't have anyone, but still we have attachment. I will not give you. The people have only 2-3 more years to live, but still they are so much attached to their home. But these Jnani Bhaktas are detached. Aniketaha, without niketaha, without home. They don't have attachment with the home. They live in the home, but they don't have attachment. Aniketa sthiramatir, they are stable every time. Sthiramatir bhaktiman me priyo naraha, these type of bhaktas dear to me. ये तु धर्म्यामृतमिदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धाना मत्परमा भक्तास्तेतीव मे प्रियाः. So ये तु धर्म्यामृत, whatever dharma yukt amritam, I have told this all 39 characteristics of Jnani Bhakta. If you follow in your life, ये तो धर्म्यामृतमिदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धाना मत्परमा, these Shraddhalu people with the faith, if they are following this matparma bhaktastetiva me priyaha, they are following me. So these kind of bhaktas are ativ priyaha, they are very much dear to me. It doesn't mean you should have already have all these characteristics in your character. But if you are following these things, then also you will become dear to God. So we should try to follow all these things in our life, day-to-day life. So with this, we have completed our 12th chapter, and best of luck for your 15 chapters and further journey of Bhagavad-Gītā. Om Tat Saditi Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītāsu Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Bhakti Yogo Nama Dvadashodhyayah. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you so much, Kavita Didi, for such a beautiful Vivechan session. Now, for the question and answer session, Geeta Visharad, respected Shri Śrīnivas-Varnekar Kakaji is with us. Shri Śrīnivas-Varnekar Kakaji is a senior trainer of Geeta Parivar. So from the joint participants, if anyone have any doubts or queries regarding Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā or your personal life, please raise your hand virtually and also try to on your video.
Sunita ji, please unmute your mic. Yeah, Sunita ji.
19 नंबर श्लोक तुल्य निंदा स्तुतिर्मौनी संतुष्टो येन केनचिता अनिकेतस स्थिरमतिर भक्ति मामने प्रियो नर. Right?
Yes, what's your question?
19 नंबर राइट. उच्चारण सही हुआ मेरा?
नहीं हुआ.
तुल्य निंदा स्तुतिर मौनी संतुष्टो येन केनचित.
येन नहीं, येन नहीं, it is येन. येन, ये.
येन केनचिता.
येन केनचित, चिता नहीं, चित.
ओ
येन
केनचित.
हाँ.
अनिकेतस.
हाँ.
अनिकेतस स्थिरमतिर भक्ति मामने.
अनिकेतस स्थिर. अनिकेतस स्थिर.
अनिकेतस स्थिर.
अनिकेतस स्थिर.
अनिकेतस स्थिर मतिर. मतिर भक्ति मामने प्रियो न रह.
हाँ, ठीक है. You can correct it slowly. अपने क्लास में recitation class you can get it corrected. Actually, this is only Vivechan Satra. You are not supposed to learn recitation here. Recitation you are already learning.
Mambaji, mute your mic and
Next question, please.
निकालो ना, चला गया.
please unmute your mic.
Who is next? Mr. Dheeraj.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, this 20 number sloka, would you please recite it? Because I am finding bit difficult in the, I mean, second, third and fourth charan of that possibly. Yeah.
ये तु धर्म्यामृतमिदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्धाना मत्परमा भक्तास्ते तीव मे प्रियाः.
Oh, okay. This is Bhaktaste Tiva. Two different words I have to pronounce, right?
Yes, Bhaktaste Tiva me priyaha.
And what is the meaning of Bhaktaste Tiva?
Bhaktaha means my disciples, my bhakta. It is a plural of bhakta. Bhaktaha is plural of bhakta. Te means they. They, They, they. That is mean. Te is means they. Those bhaktas are priya to me. I love those bhaktas.
Okay.
Ativa me priya. It is I love them too much.
And I wanted to ask one more thing. Let me find out the word.
Please don't ask questions about recitation. If you have any difficulty in meaning or artha, you can ask it.
Abha Joshi, please unmute. Abha Joshi ji, please unmute your mic.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri
My
Krishna.
question is that why did Shri Krishna told Bhagavad Gita to only Arjuna? Why not to anyone else?
Because he loves Arjuna too much. And he loves Arjuna too much because Arjuna loves him too much. You see, when the war, it was decided that there will be war, Arjuna and Duryodhan, both of them went to Bhagavan Sri Krishna for help. Arjuna was standing near his Bhagavan Sri Krishna was sleeping, so Arjuna was standing near his legs. Then came Duryodhan, he was standing near his head. When Bhagavan Sri Krishna woke up, he first saw Arjuna because Arjuna was standing near his legs. Naturally, he saw him first. Then he saw Duryodhan also. So Bhagavan asked them, how you have come here? So both of them told them that there is going to be war now and we need your help. So he said, both of you have come. So it is my duty to help both of you. I have my Narayani Sena, big Sena, my army at one side, and myself alone without any weapon. I will be standing. So you choose amongst them. Either you want the complete Sena or you want myself only, without that too, without any weapon. He asked Arjun first. Duryodhan thought now Arjun will ask Narayani Sena and I will get nothing. But Arjun said, I want you alone. I don't want anything else. I don't want anything else but you. So if you love like this with the God, God will also help you. Bhagwan Sri Krishna, I don't want anything else than God. I don't want Sarga. I don't want your Sena. I don't want palace. I don't want anything. I want you. That should be the bhakti. Bhakti should be like this. If a bhakta loves God like this, God will naturally love him. Isn't it? Abha?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got the answer?
Yes, sir. Thank you. And
Next question, please.
Garima ji, please unmute your mic. You can ask now, Garima ji.
Jai Krishna, sir.
Jai Sri Krishna. Your signal is weak. Your signal is weak. You can put off your video.
Okay.
Has already written her answer in chat box. I will wait just. How to practice detachment from end result? That is mark degree. First, it impacts our everyday study as we cannot enjoy it when we focus on result. So she is asking about the detachment. How can she has a detachment with the fruits?
That's a good question.
Ma'am, I asked a question.
Ji, yes, please.
My name is Garima. I had asked a question.
Sure.
I wanted to know about the grammar thing because it's getting very difficult since I do not know anything about Sanskrit, so it becomes very difficult to follow up with the pace or anything because it's as good as German.
You see, initially in the beginning, you will find it difficult. Everything is difficult in the beginning. Slowly, when you start reciting, you will get acquainted with the words, you will get acquainted with the language, and soon, I am sure, soon you will start singing it nicely. So don't get depressed that I am unable to sing it and it is like German for me. It is Sanskrit and you will start singing it nicely. Keep a little patience, that's all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Kavita ji.
Yeah, Kavita ji, you asked some question, somebody's question. It was in the chat box.
Yes, she was asking about the detachment. How can she get rid of detachment with the result?
Practicing detachment is very difficult. So better thing is practice attachment. So to practice detachment, one should practice attachment. Get yourself attached with your aim, with your dhyaya, or with the God, with the Parameshwar. If we get attached with the God or with Bhagwan, we automatically, when we find that it is the most happy being attached with the God, we automatically get detached from the things which are very silly things. When we get a better thing, for example, if a child is playing with some article and he finds some better thing to play with it, he gets attached there and he leaves that thing. So once we get attached with our goal, with our aim. For example, if a student, he decides his aim that this year I will try to get maximum number of marks in the exam, and I will study hard to get those marks. So if he is attached with his goal of getting highest marks, he will get detached from WhatsApp and TV and games. Automatically, he should get himself attached with his goal. Then we can get detached from the small worldly things. I think I could explain it. I don't know.
Next, ji also got the question. Verma
Verma ji का हो गया?
Yeah. I would like to again understand the meaning of 10th shlok. Abhyasapya samarthosi mata karma param bhava madhartamapi karmami kurvan siddhim mavapsasi. So,
say God, Bhagavan Sri Krishna tells Arjun first. Ata chittam samadhatum nashaknoshi mai sthiram. You keep your chitta, that is your inner mind, connected with me. If it is not possible, you abhyas, do abhyas. Meaning of abhyas is pauna punyena karanam. To do same thing repeatedly, that is practicing the same thing repeatedly, is abhyas. So you try to repeat the things, try to keep your mind attached with me. But still, if it is not possible, abhyase api asamarthaha asi. If you are not able to perform abhyas also, if you are not able to practice that also, matkarma paramo bhava, then do only one thing. Whatever you do, only thing, keep in mind that I have to do it for him. Matkarma paramo bhava. For the karma which I am going to do, I have to do it for him. So for his eyes, whatever karma I am doing, he is looking at me. I have to submit it to him. So how will you do it? If you have to submit your work to the God, to the Almighty, to Bhagavan Sri Krishna, how you will do it?
we have to do by heart.
When we perform puja, there is a bunch of flowers. We select a beautiful flower from them to give it to the God, give it to God. So similarly, when we do karma for him, we will try to do it in the best possible way. Matkarma paramo bhava. Madarthamapi karmani kurvan siddhi mavas. Even if you do only this much. See, this is a very important shlok in Bhagavad Gita. Only if we practice this shlok, whatever I do, I will do it for him. So there is a very good prayer in Hindi. Kara pranam tere charanon mein lagta hu ab tere kaaj palan karne ko ajna tava main niyukta hota hu aaj. In the morning, when you get up, you pray him. Whatever I am going to do today, I will do it for you. And I have been appointed to do your work. If we have that feeling, whatever work we do, we will do it in the best possible way. It may happen that we will forget in between. I've forgotten. I am supposed to do it for the God. So again, we'll try to do it in the best possible way. And with this feeling, you try to do a bad work, a work which you should not do. Immediately, you are from inner consciousness. It will tell you, I don't want this. You are doing it for me. Don't do it. So you will get instructions from the God, and you will get connected with him. And that is bhakti.
Thank you, sir. So, one more.
If you practice it in life, one can achieve the highest goal. Kurvan siddhim avapsasi. Even if you do this much, you can reach the highest goal of life. That is, you can get connected permanently with the God. Next question, please.
Next, please ask wrote actually Club of Patlanga.
Sir, where can we get the meaning of these slokas word by word? Like this whole sentence now, it is difficult to understand.
Yeah, you can refer Geeta Press Mool Padached and Anvay Artha Saha, that with meaning. Geeta Press has published these books in various languages. So please refer to that book. If you want to refer it in Hindi, you can use that is number 16, Mool Padached and Anvaya Artha Saha. That is word to word meaning is given in that book. So in the beginning, it is the best book to refer.
Dattatreya Joshi ji, please unmute your mic.
Dattatreya ji,
हाँ
please
मैडम.
ask.
हाँ, जय कृष्णा.
जय श्री कृष्ण.
मैडम, third one श्लोका, ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्. I want to meaning that one.
Which slope you said? I was not alert.
Third one, sir. ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देशम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते.
Ye means those. Ye two means but those who aksharam anirdesham avyaktam, that is nirgun nirakar. That is avyakta means it, you cannot see it or you cannot touch it or you cannot smell it. That is avyakta. It is not visible, or you got it. Avyakta is one which is not visible. Anirdesham, you cannot show that he is the God. By showing your finger, you cannot show him. That you cannot make nirdesh, means you cannot show him. Anirdesham. Avyaktam, it is not vyakta. Aksharam, akshara means which never gets deteriorated, or it remains as it is always. That is akshara.
Okay.
Sarvatra gama, which is everywhere. Sarvatra, it is everywhere. Achintya, which cannot be thought of. You cannot think of it. Chintan nahi kar sakte. You cannot think of it. Achintyam. Kutastham. Kutastha means जिसके ऊपर किसी का प्रभाव नहीं होता, which does not get altered because of anything. It is like Kut means that is the peak of the mountain. So peak of the mountain always remains, even if it rains anything, or the mountain remains there only. That similarly, he is Kutastha, means he is always like that. Kute tisthati iti Kutastha. This it is nischal. There is no change in it. Kutastham achalam. It doesn't move anywhere. It is always there only. Dhruvam. Pakka. ऐसे की उपासना, ऐसे निर्गुण निराकार की उपासना, that it is regarding that. This shloka is regarding that.
Okay.
And for that you have to perform lot many things. Sanniyamendriya gramam. You have to control your organs, indriyas, and your mind and everything. So that is difficult task. That is what God is telling. So Avyakta upasana is very difficult. Instead of that, Sagun Sakar Murti upasana is easy. He is both Nirgun Nirakar and Sagun Sakar. But upasana of Sagun Sakar is easier. Nirgun Nirakar is difficult. Can you think of zero? Zero means nothing. Think of zero, you cannot think.
Correct, sir.
Mahishrin ji, please unmute your mic.
Yes, ma'am. Sir, I had a doubt in the Shri Hari. Vasudeva Sutandevam Kamsa Charuna Mardanam देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्. What is the
Yes.
meaning of this phrase, sir?
That is not Vasudeva Sutam, that is Vasudeva Sutam.
Yes, sir.
Vasudeva Sutam means Vasudeva's son of Vasudeva. Vasudeva Sutam Devam, there is God. Kaunsa Chanura Mardanam. Kaunsa, you know Kaunsa?
Yes, sir.
And Chanur, he was also Rakshasa. Dono ka Mardan, he killed them. One who killed Kaunsa and Chanur. Devaki Paramanandam. Devaki is mother of Lord Sri Krishna. Lord Sri Krishna. So a child gives Paramananda to his mother. Always. He is Devaki's biggest happiness, you can say. Biggest pleasure. Paramananda. Such Krishna Aham Vande. Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. He is Jagat Guru. He teaches the entire universe, world. He is Guru of all. That is why he is Jagat Guru.
Yes, sir.
Aham Vande means I bow before him.
Pal calls you, please unmute him.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, you are.
Namaskar. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna ji.
My question is, whenever we are in puja room, sometimes we actually, there are 39 characteristics of being very, having good qualities to attain the Lord's admiration. We sometimes are getting mosquito bites, etc., or we try to kill it. Does that go in bad karmas also? That time sometimes now heat is coming up and wasps are just trying to tease very much, and in mind it always goes that I have done bad. It is also having life in it. This is a question which is teasing me, sir.
So if you don't kill mosquitoes, they will bite you.
Yes,
you will get malaria, and you will not be able to do anything. So if it is coming in between, and so see, if it is not good for the society or it is not good for anything, he should be punished. Not good for anything, he should be punished. So that is what Geeta teaches us. So your Samatvam Yoga Uchate, it says that you should have Samadrushti. In the 5th chapter, you will learn Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Hastini Shunichaiva Shvapatecha Pandita Samadarshana. Those who are there's Jnani people, they have Samadrushti for everything. They look at everything with the same eyes. But in your Vyavahar or in your daily routine life, you have to differentiate. For example, a mother has, say, 2 children. One is very hatta katta and goes to gym every day, and the other one is he is always sick, now suffering from jaundice. Now the mother will give him different food, and the hatta katta child different food. She will give him badam and milk and all, and she will give him only rice. So mother is treating both the children differently. Does it mean that she has love for one and hatred for other?
No.
Similarly, suppose there is a criminal. He has so many murders and he is now punished with the hanged till death sentence. So killing him, is it a crime?
No.
One who is hanging him, is he doing any pap?
No.
He is performing his duty. The judge who has
Yes.
The judge who has sentenced him the death sentence, he has also not performed the pap. The pap has been performed by the person who has
Yes.
killed, so he has done so many murders.
Yes, similarly, the warriors on our borders, they kill, they are having their duties like that, and it goes in their punya karmas like that.
Yeah.
Who fight for us for the safety of the country.
Yeah, for the safety of the country, if you say that, no, God is everywhere and I should perform puja of kasab and garland him, it is not that. For him, hanging is the garlanding. The puja of the God within him is hanging.
Right, sir, I got it. My second question is, I like
only thing, you can see, hello, Prabhu Sri Ram Chandra, he killed Ravan.
Yes.
He had not hatred for him. He killed him without any hatred. God says, you don't keep hatred in mind. If you are supposed to kill in the war, if your enemy is standing in front of you, he is firing, you have to kill him. So, without any hatred, after he killed Ravan, he told Vibhishan to perform his all rituals, all other final rituals. Vibhishan said, I don't think he is like my brother. Prabhu Sri Ram Chandra said, think that he is my brother and perform all your duties. So
right,
there is
sir.
no hatred. See, that is Samabuddhi.
My second question, I am now old, 67-year-old, but first time I got this PDF and I got very much convinced that this having the pronunciation method. Sometimes some says, some not. I was not
slowly,
knowing.
Listen, these pronunciation problems will slowly go off.
Go off. Now the
Initially,
question,
we will
my
find
question
them
is,
more difficult, but slowly it will go off.
Can we have a book, this PDF full?
You can take out printouts
in such form as it is in PDF form.
You can take out printouts and use for your own study.
Okay.
Please
But
don't
there
sell
is
them,
no.
that's all.
बहुत मजा आ गया इसको देखकर पढ़ के मेरा प्रोनाउंसिएशन ठीक नहीं होता था. First time I got, I am very much attached to it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, Subhas ji, please unmute your mic.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes,
in slok number 12, Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasaj jnanat dhyanam vishishyate dhyanat karma phal tyagas tyagachanti ranantaram.
Yes.
Here it is, we know that tag is
giving away. Tag is giving away.
But in dhyan, I want to improve my dhyan. I want to improve my dhyan.
Hand.
What I follow for improving my dhyan. Regarding dhyan,
I didn't get you.
Organize any training program similarly for pronunciation?
I couldn't get you. Anybody who can explain the question?
Dhyan is better than abhyasaj and dhyan is better than gyan. I want to improve my dhyan. How? This
you want to improve your dhyan?
Dhyan.
So, Shreyo hi jnanam abhyasat jnanat dhyanam vishishyate. To improve your dhyan, you will have to learn the 6th chapter. So that is, the name of that chapter is Atma Sanyama Yoga. So you will have to have control on your organs, on your body, on your mind. If you, when you will achieve those controls on your mind and body, that how to achieve those controls, it has been told in the 6th chapter. Step by step, when you will reach up to that, you will automatically know it. That you will have to have control on your body, then mind, then organs, and then mind, like that. And when you can have control on your mind, then your mind will be stable and you can have good dhyan.
Dhanyavad. Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes.
Yeah, I have two questions. One is Kurvan Siddhima Vipsasi. What is the meaning of that word?
Kurvan Siddhim Avapsyasi.
Kurvan Siddhi Avapsasi. Yeah. What is the exact meaning of that word?
Kurvan means by doing so. Siddhim means is reaching your goal. Avapsyasi means you will achieve your goal by doing so. Kurvan Siddhim Avapsyasi.
So, Kurvan Siddhi, by doing so, we achieve the goal. Avapsasi.
Yes. So, Madarthamapi Karmani Kurvan Siddhim Avapsyasi. If you start from tomorrow itself or from today itself, whatever you do, whatever I do, I will do it for him. Madarthamapi Karmani Kurvan. And if I start doing like this, if I do this practice only, it is only simple practice. Only thing I have to keep in mind that whatever I am doing it for him. And if you do it like that, you will achieve the highest goal of your life. Siddhi is highest goal. Siddhi is any goal, but here it means the highest goal.
Yes.
Avapsyasi means you will achieve it.
Okay. And then in the 11th sloka, the first word, Athaita Tepa Shaktoshi.
Atha means like this. If it is not possible, tad api ashaktaha asi. If you are not able to do this also, that is athai tadapya shaktosi. Kartum madhyogam ashrita. If you are not able to do it for myself, for me, then whatever to be done, आगे के श्लोक में है. Yes.
So one more thing, can we get a PDF of this word-to-word meaning, as you explained just now, like Kurvan?
You will get that Geeta Press Gorakhpur book. You can buy it. Geeta Press Gorakhpur book. You will
What
get
is
it.
the name of that? What is the name of that book? Where
That
I
is
will get
Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā. That is Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā with all word-to-word meaning. Mool padachhed va anvaya artha sah. It is in Hindi. You will get it in English also, I think. It is available in most of the languages.
English or Bengali, if I get that.
Bengali also you can get it. Bengali definitely will get it. It is available in most of the languages. And you will get it on Kolkata railway station. There is Geeta Gorakhpur stall. So on Howrah station, you can get it.
Sadhnaji, please.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri
My
Krishna.
question is, Geeta was recited after completion of Mahabharata. In the beginning only, Geeta was told by Krishna to Arjuna. Only 4 persons listened Geeta. Bhagwan Vyasa recited Geeta after Mahabharata, when everyone was killed. Then who told Geeta to Bhagwan Vyasa?
See, Bhagwan Veda Vyas, he is himself is Bhagwan. He is Gurunam Guru. And he himself had given power to Sanjay to listen to it. So one who can give power to somebody else to listen to it definitely has that power to listen to it. So Maharishi Vedavyas listened to it and he put it in words. Yes, thank you.
Piyush, I'll ask you a doubt.
Ma'am, I have a doubt, Lord said in Bhagavad Gītā.
Please loudly, Piyush, loudly, please.
Sir, I have a doubt that in Bhagavad Gītā, Lord said that do work for me. But we heard that we have God inside us. Then if we do work for ourselves, then that means the work is also for God also.
No, it is not doing for ourselves. He is within us, but we have so many impurities also. We have our own likings. So if you think that I'll do it for is within me, and now I want to sleep and I don't want to study and I will sleep. It is for his will. It is not like that. You have to get connected with him first. Get connected with him first. Then you will know what is his will, what is his ichha, what he thinks, what you should do, he thinks. So first, in the beginning, to know that he is within me, you'll have to first know him. He is everywhere. So he is in the Vigraha also. Aapke ghar mein, you must be having that Lord Krishna's Murti. So you try to see him in that Vigraha first. Do it for him. Talk to him. Talk to that Vigraha.
Yes.
And think that what he will think. If it is your time for study, or if it is time for your exercise, and you say that, no, I don't think that it is time for exercise. I think it is time to rest. Just ask him, the God, what I should do now. You will definitely get the answer which you should do. And he will tell you, this is time for your exercise. Don't sleep now.
Okay.
It is your desire inside you which is telling you that you sleep. But it is the God within you who will tell you that don't sleep. It is your time for your exercise. So you have to do it for him, not for your desire. Yes, please.
Harshvardhanji, Jai Shri Krishna.
Yes, Shri Krishna.
I want to know the meaning of the 18th shlok.
18th shlok. Did he explain you just now? All shlokas meaning, repeatedly telling the meaning, I don't think it is required. However, I'll tell you, Samash Shatraucha Mitrecha. He has a feeling of similar buddhi or drishti towards his enemy and friend. How can you look similarly to your enemy and friend? Your behavior may be different with your enemy and your friend, but your thinking, God is within him also and God is within my friend also. Tatha mana pamanayo. If somebody praises you, you like it. If somebody scolds you, you don't like it. The real bhakta is not like that. He is stable in any situation. Even if somebody garlands me, or even if somebody tells me that you are not good, some uses some bad words to me, my behavior with those two people may be different, but my thinking, I will have a stable mind in both the cases. That is the sthita prajna. Those how to become a sthita prajna, or how a sthita prajna behaves, that is told in the 2nd chapter. So that you will know when you will learn 2nd chapter also. Shitoshna sukha dukhi. It is time for your study, but you will say that, oh, it is too hot, I will not study, or it is too cold, I will not study. A real bhakta will never give such excuses. Shita, Ushna, Sukha, Dukkha, he will be always stable in those cases. He will not tell any excuse for not studying or not playing or not doing exercise. Shita, Ushna, hot, cold, like that. Yes, please. Manju Didi.
Manju Didi, please ask it.
Who is next?
Manju Didi.
Manju Didi. Please unmute yourself.
Is it for me? Is it for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. I have 2 questions. One is, I come from Mathura, so we used to pray to Krishna because in our family. But then my guru, I met.
Used to means now you don't?
Sorry. The Ishta was Krishna.
Yeah.
And then the Guru mantra was about Shiva. So I had a hard time thinking and praying to Shiva. And then slowly I started loving Shiva, and I was like, okay with that. And now I somehow got into Geeta reading, and I hear about.
Again attracted towards Krishna.
Yes. So now I'm torn between doing Guru Mantra. I understand in my mind that I should think of Shiva whenever I look at Krishna. And I do, when I do Thakurji's Seva, it's Laddu Gopal, and everywhere is Krishna. And I have one Shivling. But it is that conflict which is taking me away from the path. That's one. How do I, because before I did all this, I was okay when I do Durga Shaptasati and I see God is everyone. But every day when I do, how do I connect those two in my mind, in my soul? That's one question. And the second question I have is,
in fact, I had also gone through a similar stage, but when I studied Geeta, I started studying Geeta, all these conflicts went away. The Paramatman is only one. There is no name to him. You don't name him. See, Krishna is his manifestation. He has come, his avatar we call it. These are all Rama, Krishna, Shiva, and all these are names to the only one. Yam Vaidika Mantra Drusha Purana Indram Yamam Matarishvana Mahu Vedantino Nirvachaniyamekam Yam Brahma Shabdena Vinirdishanti. Somebody call him Brahma, somebody call him Indra, somebody Varuna, somebody will call Shaivaya Misham Shivaitya Vochan. Shaivas will call him Shiva. Yam Vaishnava Vishnuritis Tuvanti. Vaishnavas call him Stuti of Lord Vishnu. Buddhas Tatharhaniti Bauddha Jaina. Some praise for Lord Buddha. Sachri Akale Ticha Sikha Santa. The Sikhs, they will say Sachri Akal, he is Sachri Akal. Sa Eka Eva Prabhuradvitiya. The last line is Sa Eka Eva Prabhu Advitiya. He is Advitiya. There is no second. He is only one. So don't get confused with that. Whosoever you are praying, he is the only one. He is the only one.
the second question I had was,
conflict will go away slowly, automatically, and you can discuss it with your Sadguru also, who has given you the mantra.
He's not there in person now. Yes. A second question I have is, first thing is knowing that we are doing something wrong, right? Just being aware that we are doing it wrong. And you said that being a sambhav between bad and good, and whoever is behaving whatever way, in our mindset, we should be keeping a sambhav. So we don't get, there should not be any udvelan in our mind and in our heart or anything, and we don't get disturbed by whatever they do. But I find it very hard to not react to it. When somebody says something wrong, I get very, I get angry, or I get disturbed because somebody said something wrong, or I feel very happy when somebody says good things to me. And with the Gita part, what has happened is I am aware, I ask God, oh God, what am I doing? But I'm not able to change my behavior or my thinking.
See, your behavior won't change suddenly. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, our behavior won't change so suddenly. It will take time. So if you find when you get krodh or you get angry, just find out the reason for your getting angry. You will find that there is some desire which has made you angry. See, you had some desire that somebody should behave like this with you, but he didn't. He didn't. So your desire was he should behave with you like this. So why have that desire? You don't have control on the other person, how he should behave with you. It is not within your hand. So don't get disturbed with that.
But if somebody does something wrong, should we fight back?
We should fight back. If you want to fight
I'm
back, you
asking
can fight back. Yeah, if we can fight back, if it is he is doing wrong, and if you can fight it, you should do it. But you should not get disturbed and get angry and then fight it. No, you should not get angry and fight. You should keep yourself cool and then fight. Then only you can win. So God has told this to Arjuna in 3rd chapter. In 3rd chapter, when you will learn, you fight, but don't get angry. Without tapa rahitam. Abraham Lincoln, when there was a civil war in US, Abraham Lincoln, what he said, you know, with malice towards none and love for all, fight we must. Without malice, you can fight. If it is you are fighting for the right, you should not have any malice for the other person.
Thank you so much.
Shravani Didi. Shravani Didi, are you there? So we have Kaushali Ghosh. Ji, Kakaji. We have Kaushali Ghosh ji for ending prayer. So
Yeah.
I would request Kaushali ji. She is very dedicated volunteer in Geeta Parivar Learn Geeta program. So I would request her for concluding prayer. Kaushali ji.
योगेशं सच्चिदानन्दं वासुदेवं व्रजप्रियं धर्मसंस्थापकं वीरं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। जय श्री कृष्ण।
Jai Shri
Jai Shri
Krishna.
Krishna.